welcome to yet another exciting edition of County Talk. I'm Godfrey Ouma, and today we are in Homa Bay County, Kabondo Kasipul constituency. And just to give you a brief, is that Kasipul Kabondo constituency was an electoral constituency in Kenya. It was one of the two constituencies in Rachuonyo district. With the new constitution of 2010, the constituency was divided into Kasipul constituency and Kabondo constituency, both in Homa Bay County. And the honorable member that we have here today is an aspirant for Kabondo Kasipul constituency, a constituency that covers approximately 249.80 kilometers square in Homa Bay County. It is constituency number 246 in Kenya. He is none other than Honorable Evans Washington JUMA, who is here to give us his agenda on what he is intending to do to the electorate of Kabondo Kasipul in Homa Bay County. Karibu sana mheshimiwa.
Asante sana. Yes.
Now, you are an aspirant for the parliamentary seat in Kabondo Kasipul constituency, a constituency which is a big constituency,
Yes.
249.8 kilometers square, quite big.
Yes.
Now, to your electorate in Kabondo Kasipul, who is Washington JUMA?
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
To my electorate back at Kabondo Kasipul constituency, the mighty, the great constituency, I am Evans Washington JUMA, aka Wasonga. They know me back at home as Reverend Wasonga. So if you see me here, I'm a man of God. I was pursuing priesthood during my youth days. I almost became a priest.
What happened?
By a whisker, it escaped me. I always believe if it is the wish of God that you become something or that you do something, of course you will. But you know, as a strong Christian, I believe God controls our destiny. So maybe that was not my destiny. I might have wished to pursue that direction as a human being, but there's also the destiny and the wish of heavens. So I didn't become a priest, but during my time as a boy, I was an altar boy, and there was a very famous priest called Father Wasonga. Now me, I'm Washington. The name my grandmother could never pronounce. So my grandmother could always say Wasonga. Then related to that priest and being a staunch altar boy as a born Catholic, everyone in the village calls me Father Wasonga. So right now, mimi ni mheshimiwa Father Wasonga back at home. Well, who is Wasonga or Washington? I'm a humble boy from a humble background, an orphan, total orphan, from early days. But I struggled through life and rose, came to the capital, went to college, graduated, joined acting fraternity. I'm basically an actor or comedian if you prefer. But I've graduated today. I'm a film producer and a TV content producer. As an actor, I'm also a mheshimiwa. I act in a program which is a political program called Mr. Speaker. And as we talk, I am the MP for Kisumu Downtown, known as Honorable Washington Sungwa. So it's in the blood.
The politic thing is in the blood, and again, you are a jack of many trades.
Yes, I am.
You can do very many things.
Yes.
Now, you are standing for transparency, equity, and all-inclusiveness in your urge to vie for this seat of parliamentary seat in Kabondo Kasipul. How do you intend to ensure all these things are captured within the constituency that you are going to represent?
Thank you very much. Transparency is part of our national values. But with this runaway corruption that we have in the national government, sometimes in some county governments, and even members of parliament in their CDF offices, especially my member of parliament. Our CDF office is just a principle of a few. So as an electorate or as a constituent, we cannot access certain information at the CDF offices. Forget about accessing the funds or the resources. Information, something you need for free. We don't get it. So it is a reserve of the few. Now, as a strong Christian, I believe if I become transparent, then my people will have quality leadership back at home. How will I be transparent? Once elected, I will create the office of the Mheshimiwa in every ward. So people don't have to follow Mheshimiwa in Nairobi or at my home where I come from. I have an office in every ward. If it is my wish, I can put it in every market center in kabondo constituency. But we have so many markets. So I'll do every ward. My constituency has 4 wards. Kokwanyakelo ward, Kojuach ward, Kabondo East ward, and Kabondo West. Now, I will make my office in every ward and replicate every other office duty in that ward. And I will make sure that my office is constituted by people from every ward. Now, the MP's office in Kokwanyo ward must have officials from other wards. And likewise, replicate the same in other wards, so that whoever wants to access information of the constituency at any MP's office at the ward level can get it anywhere you are in the constituency. That is my transparency agenda.
And talking about having people from other wards being in the Mheshimiwa's office from the other ward.
Yes.
You see, politics is as it has been before.
Yes.
It is a game where you reward those people who have tirelessly worked for you during the campaign.
Yes.
And asking this question, that how are you going to ensure that those people who supported you from the other wards are not the same people that you are giving these jobs in these offices? That's
a very easy question to answer. I will not wait to be elected to reward my loyalists. I do reward them even now as we talk. Yes. You assist somebody where he feels he needs some assistance, and it's very easy to assist a loyalist. Some of them I've given them job opportunities. Some of them have assisted them with opening up their own businesses, so that they just don't depend on the Mheshimiwa alone. They can depend on themselves. Once elected, I am not the MP of those who elected me only. I am the MP of Kabondo, Kasipul constituency. And that is why now we draw a line between politics and development. My political loyalists, I will reward them politically. But my constituents, I will govern them and lead them development-wise.
Now, look at it this way. You are saying that your political loyalists will reward them politically, meaning these political offices that you will be, you will have opened in most of the wards in your constituency. These political loyalists are the people who will occupy this office. But again, we have that person who didn't vote for you. But either way, he made his voice heard that he never wanted you to lead. He wanted the other person. But again, he can also do the same job in that office. Are you not going to give him the job in that office just because you are rewarding your political loyalists?
I said that office is not a political office, it's a development office. That's why it's called CDF, Constituency Development Funded Office, right? So when I reward them developmentally, everybody will be included. That's why I have all inclusive. Those who voted for me and those who didn't vote for me. And I actually make this call as early as this time. Even those who don't agree with my ideologies, they have their own ideologies, which I believe are still good for our constituency. So what I call upon is, I am a human being. I am not perfect. The little I bring on the table, even after I win, I welcome someone else also to bring his portion into the table. We combine the two and we work for the good of our people. I believe good people, good leaders, even if they lose, they still don't lose. They still participate with the winning team and development of their constituency. And I will do the same, even if I lose. I will not run away from ODM and join another party after losing the party primary. No. We want to agree with all the aspirants, especially those of us in the same party, ODM, that after the party nominations, whoever wins, we all gather around him or her and support his or her campaign to the end until the next electioneering period. Right.
Now, one will ask,
Yes.
Washington JUMA, this is a young man who
Yes.
started from kabondo, kasipul, back at home,
Yes.
came to the city. He has his own business. Why have you decided just to go to kabondo, kasipul to vie for the seat of Member of Parliament? Why the constituency?
Thank you very much. Two main reasons. One, I want to do charity work. Having gone through trouble to make it in life, and schooling was hectic for me when I lost my parents. The way I went through college and university is a story of another day. There are so many people, especially where I come from, who genuinely go through what I went through. And I want to assist them. Some of them might not be as lucky as I was, but I know what they don't know, and I want to help them. Doing charity work,
Yes.
they say charity begins
At home.
Thank you very much.
So-
Reason number two, I'm a man of God. As a man of God, I go anywhere where God sends me. If I had this calling to become MP for Gatundu, I'll go it head on with my friend Moses Kuria. If God would send me to as far as Garissa, I would beat Duale. Believe you me. Yes, because I believe I'm better than Duale anyway.
Okay.
But my calling is
Yes.
I go to Kabondo Kasipul.
Kabondo, kasipul.
Yes, and I honor it.
Now talking of kabondo, kasipul,
Yes.
as big as it is, because it's quite a vast constituency, as I
Yes,
said
it is.
earlier.
Yeah.
And again, earlier you've also talked about issues of information.
Yes.
You've mentioned the CDF
Yes,
office,
yes.
that you access for information,
Yes.
you are denied.
Yes.
So one thing
Yes.
is illiteracy. And when people are illiterate, they do not even know that getting information is their right. And talking of fighting illiteracy, schools in Kabondo, Kasipul, I've been to those places, and it's kind of dry place, and schools around that place are not in good shape.
Yes.
And one will decide not to go to school to go and fish,
Yeah.
which around the lake,
Yeah.
to make a living, because even the environment in school is not impressive. So what do you intend to ensure that the schools that we have in Kabondo, Kasipul are good schools, that people will go get education, we fight illiteracy, so that we can go to this CDF office and ask for information that we really need?
Mr. Godfrey, allow me to correct you. The literacy levels in Kabondo Kasipul is very high. It's wrong for you to say that we are illiterate. We are very learned people. But even with the Muzungu's education,
Yes.
we are still ignorant
Yes.
of so many facts.
Sure.
So it is the ignorance I want to fight head on. Today we are talking into a nation that is into the digital world, and my people have also embraced the digitalization of this nation. But if you go to Google today and Google Kabondo Kasipul constituency, there is most likely the first results you will get is rebel MPs in ODM, led by Honorable Simas Osele. That is what is in Google. Meaning there is not much information about our constituency that even the MP or the leaders that we've had has even placed on Google, which is a free source of information.
Yes.
So other than Honorable Osele's major revolt in ODM, I don't even know what he thinks anyway. The next thing you will find in Kabondo Kasipul constituency, if you Google, are the projects that Honorable Washington here is trying to do, setting up, and mostly about us. So what I will do is I will build resource centers. These we will do whether we win or we lose. Because I have the know-how. I have partners from Canada and from Sweden who are willing to come on board. And these we will build even before the election period. Resource centers where people can access information, not just about the constituency, but about the world.
But again, I'll go back to politics, and
Yes.
again, this is a game that you have to play smart for you to win.
Yes.
Talking of the resource center that you are talking about,
Yes.
that you are going to build before even general election, one will argue that Honorable Washington JUMA is bringing the resource centers here right now because is eyeing this seat, and it will give him a stepping stone. But again, even before you respond to that, we are going for a short break. We'll come back and you respond to that. County Talk takes a short break. We'll be back with more. Do not go away.